Hi everyone, today in Integrated Math 1, we're going to go over Chapter 13, Lesson 3. Here are the objectives. Make sure you write them down in your notes. Alright, so today we're going to go over what makes a rectangle a rectangle. So, first of all, a rectangle is a parallelogram. Remember, because it has parallel and parallelogram, we know we're going to be dealing with parallel lines somehow. And it also says we need to have 4 right angles. Well, for right angles, remember right angles are 90-degree angles. So then it has also some conditions. Our first condition is all 4 angles are right angles. Well, remember this is a symbol for 90 degrees. I'll just make that little note here, 90 degrees. These are all 90 degrees, so perfect. Opposite sides are parallel and congruent. So side AD is congruent with side BC, it's parallel and congruent. And side AB is congruent and parallel to side DC. Notice here then it says opposite angles are congruent. Well, D is opposite of angle B. Well, they're both 90, so they're both congruent. And angle A is opposite of angle C, and they're both 90, so they are also both congruent. Next, we have consecutive angles are supplementary. Well, remember supplementary, we're talking about the S. The S becomes an 8. So add up to 180 degrees. So we're talking about consecutive angles. The way we remember it, or a way we can remember, is it makes a C. So 90 plus 90 is 180. And that goes around for all these. So that's perfect. Then diagonals bisect each other. When I'm talking about diagonals, I'm just saying that they're going to cross. So here we have one, and more or less there, they're going to cross each other. So now let's go over what diagonals of a rectangle means. So in our parallelogram JKLM, we know it's a rectangle. If we know it's a rectangle, then we also know that JL is congruent to MK. So this side length is the same as this side length because they are congruent. Then let's talk about the diagonals once again. So if the diagonals of a parallelogram are congruent, then the parallelogram is a rectangle. So in our case right here, we have our parallelogram WXYZ, and we have that WY, so this portion here, is congruent to XZ, which is right here. If we know this is true, then we know we have our rectangle, in our case, rectangle WXYZ. And there we go.